Since the people talked about it, I wanted to talk about it too. Are Evilswarm good? Why is this a question? Let me elaborate. I understand why the question would be asked. Some people may not necessarily be certain or confident in their own manhood, figuratively speaking. I ain't even asking for his opinion, but I give it anyway. I said a long time ago, Evilswarm is as good as his matchups. If there just happens to be a meta where there's one particular deck that summons level 5 or higher monsters. Evilswarm Ophion prevents those same monsters from being special summoned as long as it has material. And it usually has material. Evilswarm are not flashy, they're not interesting, they're not innovative, nothing. They are one trick pony, ride it, but it's effective. Evilswarm have the ability to make Master Keybeal to protect the emptiness. That's now at 1. They also have the ability to play Mistake. Either the Nekroz player is going to get rid of the Mistake because it hurts them so much, or they do not and they do nothing. Along with an Ophion that's like, JJ. Is that just me though? Evilswarm is going to be good forever. As long as this game goes on. As long as they continue to make archetypes and monsters, level 5 or higher, that could be special summoned. Evilswarm's always going to be one of those decks, at least to me, that I'm not surprised if it's played right now. There's a saying that I probably haven't said on camera. It don't matter how boring it is, how linear, how fucking stupid a deck is if it kills you. You can complain if you're playing Nekroz, somebody plays Evilswarm, and you get wrecked by Ophion. Don't matter how much bitching you do, no matter how much better your deck is, apparently, none of that shit matters if you die to it. Ophion would kind of sort of put a hamper on Infernoids. If Infernoids ever become like tier 1 shit, then it's just, I'm going to play Evilswarm. Then on top of that, they can play Imperial Ironwall. I'm just saying, it's the deck that people should go to. The shit's cheap as fuck. I just don't understand why this was a question that people was asking. Is Evilswarm good? Have you read what Ophion does? Have you seen older Evilswarm deck lists? It is basically the same thing. They can still play Mistake and protect the shit with Keybeetle. I'm just saying. A lot of things with these decks that aren't played that much anymore really haven't changed. I think it is fine that Evilswarm have that one trick. Because if they had multiple tricks, then they'd be rich. Certain archetypes need to stick to at least one particular game plan or one effective one. Yes, they have other exceeds like Bahamut that takes things, that's great, but those are only, you're playing Evilswarm to play Ophion to hopefully wreck your opponent, preventing them from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever since the damn shit was debuted, didn't change. And it probably will never change. People complain about how linear decks are and shit. Like that matters if you lose. So Teleknights, yeah, they do the same crap. That's called consistency. They made it relatively consistent, and that's what competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Or competitive card games in particular are about. Having a deck that's consistent. Doesn't matter if it doesn't do a whole lot of extra shit, as long as it does one or two things consistently, and those things are enough to compete in the meta. Ophion also wrecks Ritual Beast. I don't care about your small motherfuckers. You got the Counter Hawk thing, and I don't care about that shit. You can't summon your fusions. I think the question is why haven't people been playing Evilswarm sooner? So on that note, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. If you would like to support me in some form or fashion, all I ask is you spend literally seconds out your very busy day and click an advertisement. The money accumulated goes towards rent, and I'll be grateful. I'm going to say thank you very much in advance if you could find it somewhere to help me out. If you have a problem with Evilswarm wrecking you because you're playing something like Nekroz or any deck that summons level 5 or higher monsters, special summons them, don't play it. Logic.